What's up, y'all? It's Macy, and welcome back to Salted Souls Gallery. If you're new here, welcome. I'm an artist from Savannah, Georgia, specializing in coastal art. I just got a microphone, just gonna put that out there, so y'all get ready for some bomb videos. I want to talk to you guys about the process we've been going through getting our shop built. So we decided to get a separate shop built from our house. Half of it is going to be my art studio, which I'm really excited about. I have all of this framing stuff taking up my home studio, and I'm just ready for it to all be out of here. Like, look at all of this stuff. This used to be like my painting corner, but now it's overgrown with stuff. So once all that's out of here, I want to give this room a makeover and really make it the aesthetically pleasing, calming art space for me. And then the shop will be where I do all of my dirty work and framing and stuff like that. So let's get into it. After watching countless of YouTube videos, we decided this was something we could do ourselves. So we rented a mini excavator, cleared out all the grass, and then started to dig the footers. And my husband did this while I was away at an art event, and he did not measure the footers properly. So we had to add some dirt, which he is doing here from behind our fence. As you can see, we added some dirt to the middle, and then thankfully his brother came over and flattened all of that down and got it compacted. Then we had to go around and just square up the footers a little bit more. We did 12 by 12 inch footers, but honestly they ended up being a little bit bigger than that. I'm not gonna lie, we were tempted to just fill in the footers and do a normal concrete slab, but we had already rented the equipment and everything, so we just went with it. And here we are putting in the forms for the concrete. We also put in the plastic sheeting, which is a moisture barrier between the concrete and the ground. We just put a few rocks on that so the wind didn't blow it away until the concrete was poured. And honestly, this is the hardest part, is building the form on the ground. We overdug a few of the footers, so most of the wood was just floating in midair, literally. The shop's going to be a 20 by 30 foot building, and having it over that was just going to be way too much concrete. So I decided to get my shovel out and fix the footers and kind of push that dirt towards the back of the 2x6s. And while I was doing that, we also were measuring to double check everything was square. I had to take a few breaks because it was so freaking hot outside. We did not have a laser level. We used a water level, which is just a tube with water in it, and you hold it up to each end and see if the water on each end is the same height, and if it is, that means it's pretty level. If y'all would just do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps me to make more videos like this for you guys. And go check out my artwork. I have prints, cards, stickers, original works. Check it out and add it to your home. Just know by the end of it, I had calluses on my hands from running all the stakes in the ground, which granted my husband helped, but I still put in a lot of work too. We fixed the footers and everything, and the concrete truck arrived, which was really exciting because at this point our work was done because we hired some people to come in and do the concrete work, which honestly they did an okay job. We ended up doing a 3000 psi with fiber mesh. This part really made me mad that they got it under the moisture barrier. But that's entirely my fault because I was too cheap to buy the $80 tape to tape together the moisture barrier. But anywho, we did this much with the first truck of concrete, and they bull floated it, screeded it, and everything. And it was a pretty hot day. Keep in mind, this is the middle of August in Georgia. So then we got the second truck in, and you could see our electrical PVC and the rebar we put in the bottom there. So this thing is structurally sound and not going anywhere, that's for sure. This was one of the spots where we didn't backfill the form very well, so it did kind of come out of that corner. Then the guys went to lunch for an hour and came back to power trowel, and it was already hard at that point. And then it started pouring down rain about 4 hours after we poured the concrete, so that was stressful and nerve-wracking. And this is what it looked like after the rain. A few bits of discoloration, but we gave it a few days to set up, and then we removed the forms, which honestly, I thought the concrete guys were going to take care of that, but I was wrong. If they don't do the forms, they don't take out the form. We tried our best. It was actually pretty easy. We used a rock and a shovel to get up under it and kind of make a little leverage there. And my husband went around and took up all the stakes. I unscrewed the screws that held together the forms. And I'm definitely saving this wood for a future project. But it only took us about an hour to get the forms off. So it wasn't too bad. And this was the before and after. I did reach out to the people who did the concrete and asked them about the discoloration and this crack, and they never responded to me. It's also not smooth like a power trowel should be. Please let me know what I should do down in the comments. This project took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, honestly, because it was stressful. Okay, sometimes paying the extra money to have an actual professional come in and do everything is worth it, but honestly, we didn't have that much money to do this. It was kind of a bite the bullet kind of thing, now or never. And the metal garage buildings was having a sale, so I saved like $4,000 on the building itself. Without watching all the YouTube videos that I watched, I would not have the confidence to think I could do something like this. Honestly, I could have done the concrete work myself, but my family members and everyone told me not to get into that mess. Was kind of worth it. I mean, I was really tired after making the forms. We were pretty much like done with it. We're like, I can't take this anymore. But we got it done, and we're going to have a shop in a few days, maybe a few weeks. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll definitely take you along with me when I go and set up my space. It's going to be my little framing workshop. All my savings is gone. Y'all buy some artwork. Thanks for watching Salted Souls Gallery, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!